Hi guys, welcome. I have an experiment for you today. So chess.com has this thing where you can play the highest level bot with a massive lead in development, and someone recommended this to me in the comments, this guy called Bobon123, so shout out to you. Um, yeah, I'm really surprised. We're only up 3 points and there's this massive lead in development. But when you actually start thinking about it, like how do you actually break apart the structure? Because chess is designed in such a way where everything covers everything, right? You know, all the pawns are actually defended. You know, like I guess the weakest point in the structure is this pawn here, f7. So do we target that like this? Do we push the pawns to try and stop their knights coming out? Like, could push these two. I think it would be like +8 surely if they can't even develop their knights properly. So maybe this, and then if they develop the knight here, we take and damage the structure. But I don't really fancy getting to an endgame against like a 3200 bot. So I want to start pushing pawns. I think I'm going to go with this. E5 best, wow. So it's just to stop the knight is all I was thinking. And if this now, to stop the other knight. They can come out with check with his bishop, which is annoying. So do we crash in the center? Or do we go... I'd like to go here and stop the bishop coming out. If this takes at the end, they just win a pawn. So if here, ideas of maybe sacking, king out, queen in, maybe that. And g5 bet. It's saying every move I do is best, guys. I'm not so sure about this. So if we go queen here, they take, we take, we open up the rook. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's try it. It's an inaccuracy. Okay. So this to just defend the knight. But then what if here? Okay. So at least we know where the king's going to be. We know where to attack. And now if this, we're threatening to go here. So they'd have to take. But then they'd open up my rook. Or this. Just start tearing apart their king side. Saying that's an inaccuracy as well. If here. Just stepping out the way of the knight. Ah, they hit my queen. That's annoying. Back. And here though. So if this, you know what? I'm almost fancying like king and just getting the rook round. But this is so hard because any inaccuracy is just going to be punished. If here, they just take at the end. If this, they take. This to give up the pawn. If they take, I mean, it just shatters their position. So they liked my move. They liked h5. Excellent. If they take, we have all sorts of revealed mischief. Oh, just takes looks so good. We've retained our edge that we had at the beginning, so I'm happy with that. They've not managed to stabilize yet. If this, we're threatening this. If they can just play that at the end, but if we get in here, maybe we're... Oh, wow. If this takes, it might not be so bad because we get to play this and open up this dark square bishop. And it would be a monster. It would mean any move on the king is mate. Surely we take this, right? I don't know. Inaccuracy, yeah, it didn't seem that forcing. Oh no, that's bad. Yeah, because I was thinking, you know, before I played this, I wanted to play this in reality. What would have happened if I played that? I wanted to do this. Like here, and then rook over, and then take. So now they're hitting my queen, so we probably take. And then look at these pawns. Oh, look at this. Bang, and then bring the rook. I mean, surely this is good for us. Am I getting hasty? The engine's saying I'm not that much better anymore. There's this, isn't there? So now if I take, they start to stabilize. That's what they're saying. So if here, bring in the other rook. Like that. Saying this move's good. Surely we take back. Oh no, there's not checks, right? What are we up? We're not even up any material. So if this, they've not got any more checks. And then we just bring in a rook. This? Surely this is good for us, guys. Come on. Bang. But then that allows this. God, these engines are just annoyingly precise. If here, we win the knight at the end. So this, they get this check. If here, they don't have any more checks. So let's try this. Just allowing the queen to block. Oh no. Wait, this is saying I'm now up a rook. So was their move not the best? So if here we hit the queen in two different ways. If here we hit the queen, defend the knight. Have they got any checks? They've got this. What if this? We're up. How many? We're not even up any material though. We want to play this, but then we just get mated. We get check. Here. Wait. Check here. What do they even do? Back. Here. Maybe they run out of checks actually. So do we bring the rook? Do we have the confidence to play that? Surely there's unlimited checks down here. It looks like there is. If here. They get any knight checks? They get like this check. I go here, then they get this. Yeah, they're gonna keep checking me forever. But as it is, as long as we leave the knight here, they've not got this check. And they could do this and trade queens, but then we'd have a winning endgame, right, with this space advantage and an active king. Wait, so we do, right, we bring the rook. They've got, what have they got? They've not got this. I don't know, am I missing something, guys? Did I just come in now? So they're just giving up the knight. Ah, we've won! We managed to convert the lead in development. I think I can win against the 3200 upper piece, I think. Because it's just winning, as long as you play accurate, right? So what did we do? How did we win? We just had an unstoppable threat. We lined the rook and king up and queen up, and it was just going to be mate. So they had to sack the queen. Nice. So now we have a bit of a clumsy end game that we need to see out. So if push, take, they're winning that. If here, we leave ourselves an isolated pawn. If here, it's more constrictive. Let's try that. Again, I want to constrict. If this, we win a pawn. Can't be too bad, can it? Okay. Oh, wow. They're opening up their bishop. They're favoring activity of their pieces over the material. So now we need to step out of this pin. Maybe like this, prepare this. Okay, bang. Take. We are undoubling. No, it's still doubled, isn't it? So if this, they take, we get check, and surely that's winning. Let's try it. Okay, so we get double check. We have got to be a little bit worried about this square. So if here takes here, the check, isn't it? But how do we actually clean this up? This and this. Try and trade the rooks. Probably easiest. Oh no. Oh no. Um, this. Take, they take, we take. They take this at the end. But this, hitting the rook, looks pretty nice. They take, we take. So now they get this and win a pawn, but surely this is fine. So this to target the pawn. They've not got any checks, and we're up a fair bit of material. Oh no, but they hit my rook. Oh no. So here, this. Oh, this doesn't look good. Wait, here we just defend the pawn though, right? Or this. Try that, and then we can come round. So if this out, we win in this pawn, but then in. Let's try it. I think king's just going to come and protect though. So we'd like to allow that move. Oh god, this is a bit of a strain on the brain. If this, they take here, we take there. Let's try it. I'm so scared playing this bot, guys. So scared. They get a check now, which is annoying. Then here. Then this. Okay, so now we get as intended. Our rook is now free. This, but then they get check, trying to deflect away. Do we just take it? Oh, it's saying it's a draw. Wow. If this... they take, we go here. And yeah, we're not going to promote the pawn. Wish we could throw that in. If this, they're just going to keep checking me. If this, the pawn is just coming. Ah. Yeah, and they just take it. That's embarrassing, guys. One mistake, 0 blunders, to be fair. It's harder than it looks, converting this advantage. How annoying, but I think quite instructive about just how the bot seems to hold the position together even when behind in development. I think when you're ahead in development, it's easier. A bad player can play much better. Whereas with like a super flat structure, you need to be a really precise player to actually manage the flat structure because there's less options available to get you out of trouble. That's my thinking. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.